and share our songs, and new friends meet. Share our songs, and new friends meet. Hello, good evening, and welcome once again to the Caledonia Folk Club. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's here and weathered the storm outside the door at this very moment in time. And we'll get things underway with my wife Linda and Dunn and Brenda McGeoch from the Brentford Folk Club doing an acapella song.
Up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. Up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. The dice is cast, you're the lowest of the low, at the bottom of the ladder with a long way to go. Still you climb on board, put your trottles on the tread. You can see where you're going and it's clear up ahead. So it's up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. You're a fighter, you're a climber, you're a fella with a quest, overtaking all the others who are stopping for a rest. When you glance down the ladder at the ones you've passed, you can spot another climber and he's catching up fast. So it's up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. Up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. But you're timing all your climbing, though you can't remember why. Seems your arms keep moving and you wish that you could fly. Looking down from the ladder is the fellow you must shift. He's hitched a ride with a friend who had a private lift. So it's up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistakes, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. Your legs are getting weary, but the top you still survey. The steps are getting bigger and the ladder starts to sway. You're looking forward to a rest, but when you make it to the top, it's just the bottom of a ladder and they won't let you stop climbing up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistake, or it's up the ladder and down the snakes. Up the ladder, rung by rung, passing other climbers one by one. When you reach for the top, make no mistake, or it's up the ladder and up the ladder and up the ladder and down the snakes.
Okay, to get things moving along, we have our sound man, and usually my singing partner, and we'll be doing later. Put your hands together, please, for Ed Van Dandool.
Thought I'd better learn something Christmassy. And since Mark McNeil isn't here, and he usually does this, I'll do this Christmassy song. It's one of those ones, you like Christmas tunes, you pack them in the back of the file, and you say, when Christmas gets here, I'll do this. So 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before, 10 shopping days before, we pull it out. Oh, maybe I'll do it up here. Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago the war was waiting for me after school. From Belgium and to Flanders, Germany to here, I fought for king and country I love dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches, the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no Christmas songs were sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with me messmates on the cold and rocky ground when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound.
Says I, now listen up, me boys, each soldier strained to hear, as one young German voice rang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon one by one each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent and the gas cloud rolled no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. As soon as they were finished and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen, struck up some lads from Kent. The next they sang was Still Enough to Silent Night, says I, and in two tongues one song filled up that sky. There's someone coming towards us now, the front line sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure coming from their side. His truce flag like a Christmas star shone on the plain so bright, as he bravely trudged unharmed into the night. Then one by one on either side walked into no man's land, with neither gun nor bayonet. We met there hand to hand. We shared some secret brandy, we wished each other well, and in a flare-lit football game we gave 'em hell. We traded chocolates and cigarettes, photographs from home, these sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Tom Sanders played the squeeze box, and they had a violin, this curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us, and France was France once more. With sad farewells we each began to settle back to war. But the question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night: whose family have I fixed within my sights? 'Twas Christmas in the trenches, the frost so bitter hung, the frozen fields of France were warmed, the song of peace was sung. For the wall they'd kept between us to exact a work of war had been crumbled and was gone forevermore. Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver, in Liverpool I dwell. Each Christmas comes since World War I, I've learned its lessons well. For the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and lame, and on each side of the rifle we're the same. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ed Van Dandool. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a man who doesn't get here very often, but it's always nice to see him when he does. Would you put your hands together for Dave Pearson?
Because I'll do something kind of a little instrumental here. This is a song called The Rights of Man. I think it's kind of a appropriate title for after the last tune. Thank you. I know I was only supposed to do 2 tunes, but I'm going to do 3 because this next one is called a tuning. How do you like it so far?
Step in from the dark fields of starlight, the moon and the wind, about the stone gables in the dark all alone. You shall hear my pipes playing by your own hearthstone. And I have no joy banquets nor your lighted halls. I flew not for your dancing and gay routs and balls. When the guests have parted, the lights they have died, come I with my shrill piping up the lone hillside. In the dark of the night, and I bring no sheaf of ballads of wars and dead wrongs. All across the world life has taught me my songs. Old tunes and unwritten, they rot in far years, in a strange tongue and tender with a burden of tears. That are restless and hearts that repine, knowledge of our sorrows and dreams is mine. With songs of dim longing, of lost delight, I'll catch at your heartstrings in the dark of the night. 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 Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. It's always nice to see Dave play. You know, he plays exactly the way that I taught him to. Excuse me. Well, I thought that was quite a legitimate joke. Yes. Okay, we now have from Ancaster, a regular at the Caledonia Folk Club. Please welcome Bruce Wilkins.
If you want to feel Christmassy, try driving down from Sudbury. We did that today, and they had They had 6 inches of snow there yesterday, so it's really Christmassy. And to carry on with that, I'm going to do something really inventive. I'm going to lead you all, I hope, in Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride with a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into it, drifted back, and then we got upsod. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you very much. The next one is not Christmassy at all. It's an old song called Foggy, Foggy, Doon. And there are at least 2 versions of this that I have heard. I happen to like this one. When I was a bachelor, I lived all alone, and I worked at the weaver's trade. The only thing that I did that was wrong was to court a fair young maid. I wooed her in the winter time and in the summer too. And the only thing that I did that was wrong was to keep her from the foggy, foggy Doon. One night she knelt close by my side as I lay fast asleep. She put her arms around my neck and she began to weep. She wept, she cried, she tore her hair. Ah me, what could I do? So all night long I held her in my arms to keep her from the foggy, foggy Doon. Again I am a bachelor and I live with my son, and we work at the weaver's trade. Every single time I look into his eyes, he reminds me of the fair young maid. He reminds me of the winter time and of the summer too, and the many, many times I held her in my arms to keep her from the foggy, foggy Doon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Now we have a man from Hagersville, who come in periodically to the Caledonia Folk Club ever since day one almost. Please welcome Mike Hill.
From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say this valley they say you are going. I will miss your sweet face and your smile, just because you are weary and tired. You're changing your range for a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. I've been waiting a long time, my darling, for those sweet words you never would say. Now at last all my fond hopes have vanished, for they say you are going away. Do you think of the valley you're leaving? Oh, how lonely and drear it will be. And you think of the kind heart you're breaking and the pain you are causing me. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. As you go to your home by the ocean, may you never forget those sweet hours that we spent in the Red River Valley and the love we exchanged amid the flowers. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true.
Thank you. And I've got a Christmas one.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujahs, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth,
much. Merry Christmas.
From Brentford, the man who runs the Brentford Folk Club, Dunn McGeoch.
Okay, this next song is actually sort of Christmassy, you know, because even though it's to do with toilets, I mean, at Christmas time, people usually eat and drink too much and they use toilets quite a lot, so really it could be considered a Christmas song. A song from my hometown, Barhead. It's called Porcelain Waltz. There's nobody famous or even well known from the town where I grew up and proud to call home. There's just an old factory sits on the banks by Levern's clear waters, that factory Shanks. I know you will ask me what's in a name. In Europe it's known from Belgium to Spain. In Vatican City, the heartbeat of Rome, where even His Holiness sits on your throne. To this famous company we must give thanks. If you're European in Shanks. In a foreign lavatory all on my own, calling for God on the white telephone. Down on my knees as I lower my head, in front of my eyes I see Shanks of Barhead. Although I have travelled far over the tide, I remember my home with a deep sense of pride. And if I see a urinal that's made in Barhead, it makes the hair stand on the back of my neck. To this famous company we must give thanks. If you're European in Shanks. Space Shuttle Columbia flies past the moon. It's up there for days just going around. It's all very secretive, I'll be quite frank, but they're only testing new toilets for Shanks. There's urinals, there's bathtubs, there's lavatory tanks, all over this universe, all made by Shanks. After hearing this song, I know just what you'll do. You'll look for the name when you visit the loo. To this famous company we must give thanks. If you're European in Shanks. To this famous company we must give thanks. If you're European in Shanks. Thanks very much. I just remembered the last time that the TV cameras were here, I sang the song about the Red Onion Tavern and the strippers and that. Now I'm singing about toilets tonight. Well, I'll never make it onto the television, that's for sure. This next song is an old traditional Scottish folk song, and it's one that I'd like to, hopefully, to hear you sing along with me. It's I'll Lay You Doon, Love. Oh, I'll lay you down, love, I'll treat you decent, I'll lay you down, love, and I'll fill your can. Oh, I'll lay you down, love, I'll treat you decent, for surely I am an honest man. As I get out on a warm summer's evening, for to take the air and to view the land, 'twas there I heard those men a-talking, saying surely he is an honest man. Oh, I'll lay you down, love, I'll treat you decent, I'll lay you down, love, and I'll fill your can. Oh, I'll lay you down, love, I'll treat you decent, for surely I am an honest man. I hae travelled far fae Inverary, and as Doon as far as old Edinburgh town. But I mun go and travel further, but when I return, love, I'll lay you down. Oh, I'll lay you down, love. I'll treat you decent. I'll lay you down, love, and I'll fill your can. Oh, I'll lay you down, love. I'll treat you decent, for surely I am an honest man. Oh, it's I mun go and I mun leave you, but when I return, love, I'll take your hand. And when I return, I'll lay you down, love, for surely I am an honest man. Oh, I'll lay you down, love. I'll treat you decent. Oh, I'll lay you down, love, and I'll fill your can. Oh, I'll lay you down, love. I'll treat you decent, for surely I am an honest man. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together and welcome from Hamilton, George Campbell.
Do you see yon bonny shepherds as they watch up and down, with their ladies huddled round them, and their sweet singing tune? Bask, bask, bonny lassie, come on with me, and I'll take you to Glen by bonny Glen Shee. Do you see yon bonny shepherds as they all marched along, with their ladies and all round them, and their broadswords singing tune? Bask, bask, bonny lassie, come on with me, and I'll take you to Glen by bonny Glen Shee. Do you see yon bonny high hills, all covered with snow? They parted mony's a true love, and they'll seem paired the twa. Bask, bask, bonny lassie, come on with me, and I'll take you to Glen by bonny Glen Shee. I'll take you to Glen by bonny Glen Shee. Thank you. Now this is this is an Archie Fisher song. It's about two Clydesdales. Come all ye bold ploughmen, list to my tale.
As you sit around tables, drinking your ale, I'll take you all back to a far distant day when I drove the last Clydesdales to work on them berets. There were two bonny blacks with white faces and feet. In the country a run they never could beat. If you look far and wide between the Forth and the Tay, to match them twa Clydesdales, the pride of Dumbraes. They were matchless in par between the Kert and the Plew. With my hands on the rein, my voice is well known. There's never a thought in their minds but to bay. They were twa bonny Clydesdales, the pride of Dumbraes. But the years they wear on and the winters grow cold, and horses and men, they never grow old. And there's never a time in my mind but to bay. They were two bonny Clydesdales, the pride of Dumbraes. Two bonny Clydesdales, the pride of Dumbraes.
Okay, we now have from Burlington, weathered his way through the weather out there tonight. Would you welcome Ken Dunn?
sweet and free. At least we're not crying. At least we're not crying. No, 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 no. At least we're not crying anymore.
Thank you.
I know I love you, Dad. You know I love you, Mom. But here's a song for the setting sun. You know you taught me well. You know you taught me fine. But now I know we cannot in time abide. You never know, you just never know. No, you never know how I miss you so. I gotta find the time. I gotta find the time. I gotta find the time to kiss my lover goodbye. I gotta hug my child. I gotta hug my child. I gotta hug my child before this day is done. 'Cause it's a precious life. It's a precious life. It's a precious life. And I won't let it go. 'Cause you never know, no, no. You just never know. No, you never know, no, no. When it's your time to go. You gotta find the time. Go on and find the time. You gotta find the time to kiss your love goodbye. You gotta hug your child. Go on and hug your child. You gotta hug your child before this day is done. 'Cause it's a precious life. It's such a precious life. You know it's a precious life. Don't you let it slip away. 'Cause you never know. You just never know. No, no. No, you never know just a song for the setting sun.
This is a song written by a man called Phil Cunningham out of a band called Silly Wizard, and he wrote it about a couple who have since passed away that used to play every Friday night in a pub, I believe, in Glasgow. And it's called Ailee.
Many years ago, when I was in my prime, courted Bonny Ailee around the harvest time. I courted her so well that she said she would be mine, and I won my darling Ailee. As we were walking all along the golden sand, she'd sweetly turn and she'd hold me by the hand. When she looked into my eyes, how it made me feel so grand to be with my darling Ailee. Down through the glen where the wild eagles fly, down to the place where my bonny lassie lies, I'll brush away the tears as they flood into my eyes and think of my darling Ailee. Is fading now with each falling grain of sand. Soon I must go to a far and distant land. I hope that once I'm there, I'll again hold the hand of my own dear darling Ailee. To the glen where the pines they grow tall, there I'll lay down and await the angel's call. For all I want to do is to die after all, and be with you, my darling Ailee. Among the heather on the side of the hill, where I'd go walking with my Ailee McGeoch. I loved her then, and how I love her still. I miss you, my darling Ailee. I miss you, my darling Ailee. Thank you.
We just have a short rehearsal here.
1, 2, dry start, 3. Seems like there ought to be a way to look each other in the eye. See, we're all in this together, to put all thoughts of victory aside. Seems like there ought to be a way isn't to trust. No matter what you say, there has to be a way. Every living thing is counting us. Seems like there ought to be a way to separate freedom from the flag, to see what's real and what's illusion. Sometimes beauty walks around in rags. Seems like there ought to be agreement. We would rather live in peace than fight. No matter what you say, there has to be a way. Every living thing is on our side. Seems like if there's a God in heaven, we must have been here to get along, to see that life is for the living, and to leave a life worth living when we're gone. Seems like this ship out on the ocean must fly on the wings of a dove. No matter what you say, there has to be a way. Every living thing is reason enough. No matter what you say, there has to be a way. Every living thing is reason enough.
Thank you very much.
This song we've done many times, and it's on our new album that will be out next month. Yeah, it was going to be out in August, wasn't it? Yeah, well, anyway. That's how they go. This is a song that I wrote for my sister's son, my sister's little boy, who was a long time coming, about 9 years in the making. Lots of frustration. And when he finally arrived, I thought, well, we need something to commemorate this. So I wrote this song, and it's a lullaby, so it's very simple and soft and easy.
Cry now if you will, restless tiny child. I will sing a lullaby, soft and sweet and mild. Rest, sweet child of mine, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your Christ lives on inside of you. Tell us if you can, where have you been so long? In what secret place was formed the heart that beats out your life's song? Rest, sweet child of mine, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your heart lives on inside of you. 10,000 years he gathered stars with which to light your eyes, transform the mighty ocean winds into your softest sighs. Rest, sweet child of mine, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your eyes is watching over tender wrinkled hands grasp at all things new. As we pray, your smile was made, your eyes were painted blue. Rest, sweet child, remind, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your hands is holding on to you. He alone this life did give, and made your being whole. Took my prayers and tears and joys and hopes, and formed of these your soul. Rest, sweet child, of mine, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your soul lives on inside of you. Rest, sweet child, of mine, in a world where all is new. Know the one who formed your soul shines on inside of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a holly